Rumor has it that Scream 7 is going to have a true crime documentary style. Let's talk about this.
Jamie Kennedy, subscribe to my man, Destination Station right now if you want the best content.
What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Thanks for clicking on this video. Subscribe to Destination Station if you want Scream, Halloween, and everything in between. And follow me on all my socials. All the links are down in the description below. And
let me get to the damn fucking part.
We are going to talk about the theme of Scream 7. Rumor has it that this is going to be centered around some sort of type of true crime documentary style. We don't know how they're going to take that direction with Kevin Williamson in the director's chair, but Scream is not new to being some sort of meta commentary on what's going on in the world. So yeah, you know, like Scream 5 was all about requels, you know, and you know, Scream 4 was you don't mess with the original, you know, because they were trying to reboot and everything. So what's this one going to be about? A lot of people have speculated that this is going to be like true crime documentary style, and we also get that line from Gale Weathers in Scream on this a little bit, but this would be a really cool angle to take Gale Weathers' character. And you know, I made a video yesterday about Gale Weathers and her character and what are we going to get here. And you know, thinking about it, we're probably going to have her transitioning, you know, from being like an author to maybe a true crime documentary style. I think it would be cool if Gale Weathers was like, had like not just a cameraman, but had like a camera crew of people together, and them, you know, documenting Ghostface kills. And I think that would be a really cool angle. I really wanted, I talked about this quite some years ago about how that would be a really cool angle to do in a film, in a Scream movie, but the way I really wanted it to take place was kind of like, you know, if Scream 7 was going to mirror Scream 3 and have that Hollywood angle, I thought it would always be cool if we were going back to Woodsboro, that is, and or even, you know, I think it would have been really cool that if they were making a new Stab movie in the town of Woodsboro, and it's like controversy, and there was going to be like they were actually going to film scenes at really where the victims were killed, like Casey Becker's house or Stu Macher's house, Sydney's house, and it's kind of like, you know, like the whole, you know, town is in an uproar a little bit, you know, but Gale Weathers comes in with her documentary crew and kind of is making her own stuff over here, you know. That is a big thing nowadays. Documentaries, especially true crime documentaries, are all over, you know, streaming services. They're big right now, and even Gale Weathers acknowledges it. So I wonder like how they would, you know, take that if they, because I know I'm kind of all over the place here, so please forgive me and smash that like button and subscribe to Destination Station for more Scream content. But I really wanted them to mirror Scream 3 just a little bit. I wanted to bring Hollywood to Woodsboro, so we still get that best of both worlds, and then also have a true crime documentary crew that's coming in and maybe talking about like the movie being made, and then interviewing, you know, Casey Becker's parents or something, you know, or either Martha Meeks, you know, like all these people that have been affected by Ghostface in the past. I think that would have been a really cool angle. We might get something sort of like that in this. We don't know, but I think that would have been really cool to see. And if they don't even do the Scream 3, you know, making a Stab movie and not even mirroring Scream 3 at all, you know, I don't know if Kevin Williamson really even wants to do that, you know, just the way he was treated around Scream 3. But we just, you know, kind of assumed that after, you know, 5 was mirroring 1, 6 was mirroring 2. We just thought this one was. But this one is probably going to go in a completely different direction, but that does not mean that we're not going to get that true crime documentary style. And I think it'd be really cool. I think that would be really cool if like a lot of our cast is part of that crew, and that's kind of like the main cast we're following, and they start getting killed one by one. You know, I think that'd be really cool. It'd be kind of cool if they were like, you know, maybe that's the whole push of the movie. They're coming in and interviewing Sidney Prescott and Mark Kincaid and, you know, others, and, you know, Gale Weathers has an in with all that. So I think that would be a really cool angle. You know, they could say, hey, yo, we're making a documentary for, you know, come up with some, you know, they I'm pretty sure they can't say Netflix or anything like that, but they could say whatever. I think it would give it like a really cool feel. It kind of reminds me of Blair Witch 2, you know, how they were kind of making a documentary about, you know, Blair Witch Project. Kind of like a feel like that. Very underrated movie, in my opinion. Don't hate me in the comments for that, but I do like that movie. I had a fun time with it. But also, there was a couple other movies that kind of took this angle. The Hills Run Red. It kind of had that angle where it was like a little documentary crew, film students going and interviewing like the town folks of where this slasher killed people. You know, it very underrated movie too. If you haven't seen that, if you love slasher movies, that's one of the better underrated slasher horror films. Probably going to talk about that movie more on my channel. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'll put something up right here. So go check it out as soon as you can. And another movie that's very underrated that they kind of took this angle with was this movie called Demonic. And there's been a lot of movies called Demonic, but this is the one with Frank Grillo, and the same thing. You're following a bunch of documentary kids or early 20s going and documentary. It's staying in this house where, you know, supposedly this witch lived or whatever. I haven't seen the movie in quite some time, but then spooky shit happens. All three movies very underrated in my opinion. I really like that angle of like bringing our cast together and they're all trying to make like a documentary or some sort of film. I've always been like, you know, a sucker for those type of movies, and so yeah, if they do take that angle with Scream 7, how do you feel about that? And do you think that Gale Weathers is going to be the lead of that, and not just have a cameraman, but have a crew? I think that would be kind of cool to take that angle. And yeah, let me know. I doubt it's going to be in Woodsboro, but you never know, you know. So let me know in the comment section below. I just want to make this quick little video. Do you really think they're going to take a true crime angle, or do you want them to take a different approach? And have you seen any of those movies that I mentioned? Let me know in the comment section below. I love your faces. I'll see you later. I'll see you on another time. I'll be right back.